It ain't set. It ain't hard.
Yes.
Yep.
Solid.
Yep.
Which breaketh coming suddenly at an instant, and that's the Lord coming like a thief in the night. You know.
Yeah, what you lean upon for support is going to crumble. It's going to shatter. It's not gonna hold you up, man.
Okay.
You're gonna fall right along with this system, man.
Right. And it's gonna result in everything collapsing results in our people catching the worst end of everything.
Exactly.
In this system. And as it is now, and as it will be in the metaverse, the image of the beast. It's gonna be the same shit.
We see how the orchestrated famine is coming, right?
Yep.
The Edomites, for the majority, they have money.
Yeah, they'll be able to pay the price.
They'll be able to, for a while, they're going to be able to sustain themselves. But who's going to catch the worst? You know?
Niggas. Yep.
You know? It's our people. Our people are going to catch the worst. They're going to be the ones starving.
They're gonna be running after Esau.
Exactly.
You know? They're gonna run straight over to Esau, man. And Esau he ain't gonna have it with you niggas.
I think
he gonna lay you start laying niggas down.
And watch how FEMA do this time.
I think
that's when they get serious. When Esau starts to get attacked, that's when Esau start making those military moves. They gonna bring in the National Guard. When you start fucking with the upper class, that's when Esau is not gonna fuck around with you.
For instance, when them riots in '92 crossed Wilshire Boulevard, that's when they had to start locking shit down. But when they was down there in South Central, off Western Century, and in the hood and Compton and Watts, tearing shit, burning shit up, they let them niggas go. They just police was hell bad. But once they cross over that Wilshire threshold where them Edomites live, so hell no, it's going too far.
What's the latest?
Hell no. The same thing like the brother was saying. When it starts to cross over into these Edomites, where these Edomites start to feel it, that's when, you know, they gonna start to bring the fire on your ass.
Jake doing a lot of robbing, like the Beverly Hills, in those areas. Hey, Esau gonna pass a law. Hey, these Edomites gonna start carrying you, man. Start killing Jake.
They do that shit down south.
Hey, like in Florida, they got the stand your ground, stand your ground laws.
And I want to say, Louisiana, they got the shit called Make My Day law. Where if you feel like you're gonna get carjacked, you can blast the motherfucker. You know. And they pass them laws like right under you niggas' nose, man.
You niggas, you finna become basically you're gonna be the homegrown terrorist. You know, it tells you that in Isaiah that brother about to get it.
And it's not our fault.
It's
not our fault. Because you niggas have been niggas this whole time. We didn't tell y'all, we didn't incite y'all to go smash and grab and do all this shit that y'all up there doing. That's making us double pissed. We ain't tell you to do none of that shit.
Niggas sacking freight trains and shit.
Yeah, we ain't tell you to do that.
Yeah, for TVs and shit.
Taking TVs and
stupid
shit.
That's right. That's how this is
downtown.
Yeah, man.
We didn't tell you that.
That was getting headlines everywhere. Beware of these niggas on the West Coast. You know?
You got it, brother.
Isaiah 19 and 17, and the land of Judah shall be a terror unto Egypt.
That's right. Damn GMO wild ravenous ass Jake's out there, man, get loose.
And America's the modern day Egypt.
Yep.
Right? So Jake's gonna, it's gonna start increasing. Jake's gonna start increasing in your terror upon this place.
Yeah, you're gonna be, in your rebellions. You're gonna be trying to, take matters into your own hands, so to speak, because you're gonna. Hey, it tells you that in 2 Ezra 15 that they're not gonna, their eyes are not gonna pity. Because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation, Jake gonna run wild. Jake is gonna really turn into a terror in Egypt. He's gonna become a terror in Egypt.
Why? When does Jake become a terror? Because Trump had to appease a lot of Jake when he was in office to give him jobs. He took away all that social money, that free money.
He was pardoning prisoners and he was doing all that.
And gave them the right, like that one comedian Jake that be on YouTube. He said, now, how did he say it? He said, the people that blocked up all your family,
right.
the 3 strikes law.
Yeah, Biden.
right? They locked them all
Prime Bill
up,
Joe.
put them all in prison, and said they can't vote, second-class citizens and shit. Well, this next guy comes, he lets them out and gives them the chance to vote again. So you can have the voting power again. Then what do? You vote for the motherfucker that locked them up in the first place.
Yeah.
You know?
And then appointed the DA, who was also helping to lock you niggas up.
Yeah.
That's it. So what do you think they gonna do now?
Kamala.
So what you think they gonna do now? They gonna lock you up, and the thing that's gonna hurt Jake is when they realize that when Jake's ribs is touching, you know, when that part starts happening to Jake and Jake is hungry, what do? Jake get like a wild animal out there, and that's when you're gonna become them terrorists. And we're watching it because the money that you have to go to work for gas. Not getting eaten up with gas. That money has to come from somewhere.
Motherfuckers is drilling holes and stealing gas from people.
Siphon gas out of gas tanks.
Bro, Jake,
This mine don't have a lock on it.
Jake turned into a wild animal if you mess up his order.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Get
that.
his order wrong. Yeah, he's slipping out.
Like that end of that went through the window. For the ranch. For the fucking ranch, bro.
You forgot my ranch. Now we got to fight.
Now you in
Now
the kitchen
I
fighting
gotta kill you.
everybody.
Yeah.
They was killing each other over them Popeyes chicken sandwiches a couple years back. They had a fucking episode predicting that on the Boondocks.
I was gonna say the Simpsons.
What you say, bro?
When they ran out of chicken and shit.
Oh yeah.
Fucking rioting and shit.
And that was before the
Chicken
sandwich.
Yeah.
That episode before that chicken sandwich at Popeyes.
Yeah.
How much more now? You've been addicted to them damn chicken sandwiches.
Jake gonna run wild out here, man.
That famine is getting ready to hit.
Yeah.
All these businesses, they're all gonna get hit.
Yeah.
All these places.
You know their solution? You know what their solution in the in-between is? To give you GMO food.
Yeah. That's the solution.
That's the solution.
Yeah.
We
Call it.
It's
Call
gonna
it.
be cheap. It's gonna be cheaper.
We call it
All your
vegan.
food come from the lab.
Yep. Vegan food cheap and it's just like meat.
Frankenfood.
Yep.
You know they.
Beyond.
Yeah.
Hey, we seen what the guy said. This is what the fuck is really in this food. He had plastic, bread. This is a meat product they're making. Bread, plastic. And said pigs eat most of this shit, but then we're just gonna push this and make it into hot dogs.
Bro, like how they make-
sawdust.
Oh, they finna make 3D printed meat.
Yeah.
They're already doing
They
it.
do it in California.
They're already doing it.
That shit, they actually add shit together, and the shit sprouts up and grows like ground beef.
Mondo burger.
And it's being aimed at Jake because even at KFC, you know, Jake, KFC, all that bullshit chicken, they got that real chicken or some shit like that, but it's like a green going
Oh
green.
yeah, the whole store.
Yeah.
It's not red anymore, it's green.
It's going green, bro. So they got that chicken that's not chicken, but it tastes like chicken.
You got roach
You
milk.
know?
Yep.
They milking roaches, bro.
Yeah, they're gonna have you eating bugs and shit. You know?
Yeah.
What they're doing now also
Burgers.
Let me get that in Ezekiel real quick.
Yeah.
Ezekiel chapter 4 and verse 13. And the Lord said, even thus shall the children of Israel eat their bread defiled. It's like you eat their defiled bread among the Gentiles, whither I will drive them. Then said I, Lord, power, behold, my soul have not been polluted, for from my youth up, even till now have I not eaten of that which dieth of itself, or is torn in pieces, neither came there abominable flesh into my mouth.
The foul bread is you saw putting all kind of abominations in food.
Got all that synthetic shit. Him spicing genes and shit to make these genetically modified meats.
Yeah.
That's what he's doing. That shit is abominable. We ain't supposed to be eating that. But it's like you don't even know when you do consume some of these products at these restaurants, you don't even know if you're eating that shit.
Hey, we got the Passover coming up.
Con.
You got to get all the leaven out your house. So basically, you got to read all the ingredients.
Everything.
And Esau slipped some shit in there. Name it some scientific shit.
Yeah, try death on
but
method also.
it got yeast in it. Man.
Con.
That's how he slipped that abomination in there. You know?
They also like they cloning animals. So when they clone these animals, they slaughter them, and then they give you the meat. They act like it's natural.
Yeah.
And they've been doing that shit for a long time.
Yeah. Now you getting chicken with 5 breasts.
Yeah.
Mhm.
6 arms, 6
Yeah.
legs, I mean.
12 wings.
And they grow up in such a dangerous environment. They finally get put to death. They're in fear. So once you eat the fucking meat, you fucking have night terrors and shit.
Yeah.
You know, like, place gotta go, man.
It says, then he said unto me, Lo, I have given thee cow's dung for man's dung, and thou shalt prepare thy bread therewith. Moreover, he said unto me, Son of man, behold, I will break the staff of bread in Jerusalem, and they shall eat bread by weight, and with care, and they shall drink water by measure and with astonishment.
Ration.
Basically food rationing because of the famine. So just imagine when it gets like that, man. When Jake finally, lose their comfortability and being able to eat all this food that they can, fill their baskets with, every first of the month or whatever. Hey, Jake is gonna wild the fuck out. They're gonna lose it, man. Mm-hmm. Who was it? Was it Joe Salente that said it?
Yeah.
When you have nothing left to lose, you lose it.
Yeah.
These people gonna lose it, man.
They said after 9 missed meals, that's when people go crazy.
Huh?
Three
Yeah,
meal system.
3 meal system, but these niggas eat 4 times a day.
Yeah.
So,
you don't eat 4 times a day. The kids eat twice.
You thinking 2 days, it takes us to
Hey, just imagine like when the dollar, the petrodollar finally hyperinflates. That's when you're gonna see first. Jake is gonna go and just start robbing motherfuckers.
Yep.
They're gonna go and loot all his grocery markets.
Outside the grocery
All
store.
outside the grocery stores. They already was doing that in Cali,
Yep.
where they was preying on women who was coming out of the grocery stores with their carts
by themselves.
and they would follow them home
Yep.
to their driveway, and then when they park their cars, they get out to get their grocery stores. They pop out on them, put the gun to their head, and be like, "Give me all this," and take their groceries and get ghosts. So it's gonna get like that first.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then when there's nothing else to loot,
Go house to house.
they're going from house to house. And that's second Ezra 15.
I was looking at the curses, but I got that.
Because the food's gonna be is gonna be too costly.
Yep.
And that's when Esau's gonna finally be like, all right, it's crime is going up, people starving.
Yep.
We got food. We all need you to. We need your cooperation.
Yeah, comply or die.
We need you to comply. Take this device. All right. Everybody should be secure with your digital identity.
Kind.
Right.
That's gonna jumpstart it.
And then you'll be able to have. And that's why I was reading all those different things tied into the new digital identity. If you want benefits, if you want the SNAP benefits, if you want access to this and that, well, you got to be plugged in.
LinkedIn.
You got to be linked in. That's going to be the solution they're going to come with people starving, desperate.
Kind.
So it's going to be nothing for them to, hell yeah, come on. Hey, just like in the first Purge,
Yep.
they wanted...
The movie, the first Purge, or the first movie?
No, the first Purge, when
Jake.
basically they was getting the Jakes to volunteer,
Yeah.
and it was like, hey, we'll give you $5,000 if you participate
It's a social experiment.
in this social experiment.
Because the people are.
You got the Skeletors. I was like, hell yeah, sign me up.
Okay, wait, I've been wanting to be.
I've been wanting to kill some.
Do the shit I've been wanting to
Hell
do.
yeah,
Hell yeah.
Didn't they give them more money for every body?
For kills.
con. So
They're
they're gonna go after the starving. They're gonna go after the starving, desperate population.
Bro, they could do that up at the colleges.
Yep.
We know y'all hungry,
Do that with motherfucking experiments and shit, like
Yep.
Tuskegee type experiments
Yep.
on college students that take this pill for whatever.
Kind.
Over, and do a case study, and you take a journal and all that shit.
Yep.
What was that movie, Senseless? Remember that?
With Marlon Wayans.
Marlon Wayans, yeah.
Yeah. And they was even conducting when they was doing the trials before they started to roll out the jabs.
Yeah.
They was doing trials first.
Yeah.
And they was actually paying people to experiment.